Hello, 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 Facebook Live. Martina Britt Yelverton here. We're just going to give a couple of moments for the notifications to possibly go out. Hopefully we've secured the issue that we were having before. I made sure that I turned the notifications off on the phone so I'm not interrupted. We're not interrupted during this 10 minutes that we're going to spend together. And then I also went to make sure that the notifications are actually going out. Enjoying that you guys are available to see the replay and that you are available to join me on this journey. It really is a lot of fun doing this, really getting a chance to speak specifically with everyone. I came in here to make sure I am closer to the router in hopes that will help fix a few things as well, but we can go ahead and get started. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton, and I am a branding specialist with Family First Designs. I am also a health advocate and a director with a company called Total Life Changes, and I also am a marketing director with a company called My Econ, where I'm teaching people how to build wealth. So, welcome this morning to 30 Days, 30 Ways to Self-Improvement. And hopefully, here on day 5, you guys are getting some really good nuggets that you have had a chance to download the ebook here in our community, Learn, Lead, and Level Up. And if not, make sure that you hop on over to Join Martina on This Journey. .com and download your $7 ebook. If not, of course, shoot me a message and I'll ensure that you get the link. But here on day 5, we're going to pop right into the journal here. And basically, day 5 is choose how to start your day. So you choose how you start your day. Basically, most people wake up to an alarm, they pop right into their day, and they never take a moment to really just, think about the very just being the very foundation of the fact that they woke up, And I think that people have to understand there are a lot of people in our lives that are not waking up. And you really need to figure out how to, incorporate that into your day, being grateful and being thankful that you woke up. That is very, very, very important. My information here says that you can choose to start your day grumpy, which we can do that, and irritable, or you can choose to start your day grateful that you were given another chance to enjoy life and love. The choice is yours. So if you choose to wake up and be, a pain in the behind, starting your day off fussing and griping, then basically you've really set the tone for your day. And it's very important to understand that enough of life is going to come at you throughout the day that you really are not going to necessarily need to start your day that way. I choose to be grateful as well, Tawana. Hey, thank you again for joining me. You're always popping in here and grabbing these nuggets, and I really appreciate your support. And I do know that you have told me and shared with me on different occasions on how this really is a support to where you are and where you're trying to grow, as well as a lot of things that you've shared with me. And that's what this community is about, sharing the resources, sharing your experiences, and making sure that you network with people of like-mindedness so that you all have a chance to grow and go up. So, yes, I choose to be grateful as well. Really, it says choose to wake up declaring out loud even a few things that you are grateful for, and watch how this daily habit will change your life. One thing that people do not do is they don't understand that even though it says to write the vision and make it plain, that out of the mouth speaks, what will happen. When the power of life and death is in the power of your tongue. Seriously, you are available to speak what will happen. And if you wake up and you affirm that your day is going to be great, it's going to be productive, it's going to be peaceful, that when things come at you that could throw you out of balance and that could throw you off of your course or your direction or your path of where you're trying to get to, you've already declared what will happen. And as long as you have a firm foundation of how you are going to start your day, yield your day, what's going to happen for your day, then truly you really have set the pace and you've already put under subjection what's going to come your way and how you can walk right on out of that situation. So you really are in control of your day. You're in control of your life. You're in control of your responses, to the degree that you have control. And it's very important that you set the pace. You set the order of the way things are going to happen so that your day basically answers to you. That's very important. And believe it or not, when you begin to speak those things as though they are already happening, it is a faith walk that you are doing, and you are basically telling the universe to answer what you said. I mean, we already know all of our riches and everything are already loosed in heaven, and it is up to us to speak it out of our mouth regularly, routinely, repeatedly here on earth so that we can see the manifestation of it happening in our lives every day. And I kid you not, if you do this, you will be able to easily report that it happens. It works. The change happens. The shift happens. We are the shift in what should happen in our lives. He's already given us the provision. He's already put everything in us that we have to be able to walk this thing out. And as long as you understand that and you believe that, you will see it manifest as long as you do the work. Okay? So, again, that is my information on today for 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement, to growth, to a mental shift, to make things better in your life for yourself as well as those that are connected to you. I mean, if you don't want to do it for yourself, fine. I'm not saying I agree with that, but if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for those that are connected to you. You are leaving behind a legacy, and your day-to-day interactions teach them what to do and what not to do. I'm often kind of quipped with ridicule from the outside sometimes, and I'll give you a prime example. We were in the post office on yesterday, and I had both my little people with me, and one was standing smack in front of the counter, and I'm standing here holding this box trying to get it to the service provider, the postal worker on the other side. And I'm saying, excuse me, and Jen is looking at Julian like, excuse me, and because she has a package as well, and Julian's just standing there, and I guess he was just in la-la land, and I was like, okay, Julian, move. Julian. And I kind of snapped at him, but I know my child. And he was like, oh, okay, and moved on out the way. Okay? So, whereas the postal service worker looked at me like, did you really have to do that? And my son goes, do what? I know my children. I know that if I set the tone for what is to happen, they will fall in line. And basically, we already had this conversation. When mommy's doing business, it's business time. You can't afford to be out in la-la land. You have to be checked in. You have to know what's going on. You have to check the surroundings and do whatever your job is. So Jen was trying to do her job and giving the service worker the package, and Julian needed to understand that we have set the tone for what we're doing. So if you set the tone, it happens. So at our next stop, we get out of the vehicle. We're going into Office Max to do what we have to do. And Julian quickly assessed that we're going to the counter, we're picking up an order, and he did not stand in front and kind of, hover around. He was paying attention. And so when you set the tone for what is to happen, everything around you will align the way it is supposed to, and it will work in your favor. So while it was umpteen people and a gazillion things going on, by me giving him that quick correction and setting the pace for where we were, when we got to our next situation, it was trouble free. It was hassle free. So by the time we got to our next destination, I mean, just the universe intervened. We're walking into Walmart just as my mom is walking into Walmart. Okay, and we're both, having an exchange and, hey, how you doing and all that. I was just on my way to your house next after this. Oh, well, not a problem. And so Julian was like, well, can I go ahead and go with her now? And I was like, yeah, you've done everything that we have on your list for you to do. And he was like, okay, cool. My book bag's in the car. So his mind, started shifting around what the plan was, the discussion that we had in the car. He already knew what his job was and that he had really completed everything that was his assignment and his task, and he was getting in order for what we had chosen to do, for our area of errands, okay? So really, when you begin to take this undertaking of, how to do self-improvement and getting yourself and taking time for yourself and, allowing yourself to fall in line with what your productivity is, scheduling out the things and making sure things function in a working order, the universe will answer you and it will respond to you and it will do as you really are commanding it to do. And even when it doesn't, if you've laid the foundation of peace and calm and order, your response will not throw you out of order because you will already be centered and know exactly what it is. So you choose how to start your day. You choose the way your day goes. You choose the way things begin to function, and the universe will respond to you. So I hope that has been of service to someone. Even on the replay, like I said before, if you aren't available to hop online, that's absolutely fine. What I want to do is just make sure I leave the information and have the information accessible for anyone that's in our community that needs this information. And I do go back and check the feed to see if there are questions that I'm supposed to get a notification to let me know when things are added. So definitely leave your comments or leave your questions. I will flow back through and I'll make sure that they get answered. And even if I don't have the answer and someone else in the community does have the answer, that's a great thing because that's what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to network. So again, if you have not downloaded your 30 days to 30 ways to self-improvement, please do that here in the community. And of course, invite people to come and join with us. So, again, my name is Martina Britt Yelverton. That's my 5 to 10 minutes for today, and I really hope that it has a way that will impact how you continue your day and maybe even how you wake up on tomorrow. So tomorrow on day 6, we're going to start the information on starting a gratitude journal. We'll talk a little bit about that and how to find a way to incorporate that, because truly number 6 and number 7 were ones that I struggled with in the past, 2 or 3 months, because I'm a scheduler, I'm a planner, I'm not a writer. So we'll get a little bit more into how I was able to, cross over and get over that hurdle so that I can make sure that, that particular area of self-improvement was a positive change that I know I needed to do. And then, of course, hopefully it will resonate well with you. So, again, to your success, and I hope to see you again tomorrow about 12 noon. Have a great one.